Let's do Archives 2. Good luck, and may the hits be with you. AL East for Denning. Brunk, you got the AL West. Oh, you know what that means. Harv, you got the NL Central and them Cubbies. World champion. 6-game losing streak, Cubbies. J-Moo, you got the Central. Denning, you got the NL East. In Harv, you do have the NL West. This stuff is dope. Dun, dun, ding, 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 ding. You're welcome, Avery. Eli, what up? Ellis, there's 3 spots left if you want to go ahead and bust out them final spots. Stephen Wright is here. What's up, Stephen Wright? So for some of you are like new here to TSB, which I am extremely happy to see you here. I appreciate it. I know there's many options out there today. So thanks for coming into TSB. The way we do things here is I obsess and laboriously add breaks to the website basically daily. I don't just load up the website with stuff and just sit around and wait for it to fill over a couple days or a week. So each night the guys come in and they look what spots remain, and they fill them up and we break them. Sometimes we get a little stuck on a night or so, like this Majestic or Immaculate or some of the higher end stuff. But for the most part, we break every single night and everything fills. Now and again, it'll move to the next night. And that's what we're doing right now. You'll see some spots up on the website. You buy them, you close them out, we break it. Sometimes I go through stages. I have some customers who are regulars. And, their budgets change sometimes on a weekly basis versus 1 week or the next. Maybe they're waiting for some cards to sell. So that kind of makes a slight nuance of a difference. Sometimes people go on vacation. Sometimes people's wives come in and say, "What are you doing?" and they can't buy anymore. Yeah, well, Dexter Fowler just hit a home run tonight. I think I saw. Dude, don't say the Cubs stink. All right, I'm going to have to defend them. I'm not going to, patronize you and say, oh, yeah, they don't stink. How do they stink? They're world freaking champions. How do they stink? They don't stink. It's the same team. There's a Jeter. Insert. Let me know. The A's? Yeah, they stink. Cubs do not stink. Yeah, right. They stink. Yeah, I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and put my... I got to remind you guys of some stuff here. Got me all worked up. They stink. Yeah, sure. There. Who said that? They're going in timeout. Kyle Smith, I love you, but are you going in timeout? I just put the guy who's about to buy a box of UFC from me in timeout. I don't know if that was the wisest business decision. Oh, all right. I'm literally getting heat flashes here. German Marquez to 75. He is a Rocky. Here is all these old school dudes. Joe McEwing to 150. I mean, who are these guys? I don't care if it took 256 years. It's now, so doesn't matter. It's irrelevant if it took 108 years. I lived there for 5 of those. Literally right next to Wrigley Field. So I was hoping that it would happen when I lived there. We came kind of close. I ran around with that stupid wristband on that said it's going to happen. Nothing ever did except Bartman. There's Bryce Harper. All these new guys are like, wow, that guy's a jerk. No, I'm really not. Unless you mess with my Cubs. You know, world champions. You know, world champions and probably one of the most amazing. I challenge thee for a better World Series than what you watched last year as far as a comeback goes and magical moments with wild pitches and extra innings and back and forth scores. You know, that's all that was. Dolphins and Pirates fan. Well, the cool thing about being a Pirates fan is you can reminisce about the 70s. If you guys are watching, there's breaks that can easily fill out tonight. Don't wait for others to buy them and stare at it. You got to click it to hit it. I know that sounds silly, but I've been doing this long enough on both sides, as a buyer and as top shelf breaks. I guarantee you there's everyone looking at those breaks, hitting refresh to see if anyone else is buying in. But everyone's doing that. So go get your spots. They will fill out. That's how you do it. I may even add some stuff tonight for you guys. For those of you who are new, I have ADD. My medicine wears off, and I do silly things like, oh, let me just throw in a free box of something because you guys are awesome tonight. You never know what I'm going to do. That's why people keep coming back. Because I'm about to pull some sort of a dope black frame Jeter or something. Villanova. Stephen Wright, guess what you get, my friend? This is coming to your house. There you go, fellow Niners fan. You get an autograph, gold, freaking officially licensed 49ers spinner. They are 2017 NFC champions. Pretty excited about that. It's awesome. With Brian Hoyer, might I add. Been waiting for someone to have an opportunity to give that to. 199, Jake Arrieta. Of course, he plays for a team that stinks, according to... Yeah, C.J. Beathard. There's someone... C.J. Beathard... Is it... It's not Jimmy Clausen, is it? No, who's the other dude? They drafted C.J. Beathard. Who the heck was the other dude? Dustin Pedroia. See, I can tell that Steve Wright is a true Niners fan because he knows C.J. Beathard. The future star. I remember that card. That was like, I swear that was like a lenticular shiny card or something back in the day. Look at this kid. Yeah, I'm older than you, Stephen Wright. The awesome comedian. Masahiro Tanaka. Dan, 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 dan. I became a Niners fan when I was growing up too in the 80s. A historic franchise. There's a dope Aaron Judge. I was trying to get some product. I was going to do a judge hunt. Hunting Judge or something, and oh man, Dave Steeb. The Geico Caveman. Aaron Boone, 199. Oh, geez. Yeah, dude, we're just happy to have you here, man. We just love chatting. Here's a Bregman. Bring your friends, Stephen Wright. Near. I don't think there is variations on these minis. I think they're different. Let me see here. Yeah, they're different. Wait, that's Correa. Okay, yeah, they are different than mini photos. See, look. Willie Stargell. That's who I was just talking about. You can reminisce about the Willie Stargell days. Yes, he is the GOAT. That's what I always say. He is the first GOAT of football. Dope. I got to get one of these. That dude is so freaking cool. He is, as they say, cooler than the other side of the pillow. That Chris Bryant fella. Here comes a shiny green Jeter. Number to 150. That's dope. There you go, Denning. A green Jeter. 2004 Red Sox. I don't remember that. 2004. Where was I in 04? Oh, yeah, I was not watching sports. Chris, I liked Bake McBride growing up. I liked Bake McBride and the heck was his other name? Those old school Phillies from the 80s. Bake McBride. They keep putting Trout and Judge together. In these breaks? No. Not in a break, dude. I mean, Nate will send out, the Jeters and numbereds, but I mean, it's a lot of cards, dude. There's no way we could ship every card in every break. Spot's price would be double what it is. If you buy a personal box, I can, but yeah, I can't ship all archives cards. For Nate to sort them alone, dude, Robert, and I'm not being mean because you asked, I'm just telling you why. The sorting time alone